I could go for some explosion cake slimes.
Some eggs.
What do they?
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey.
Yo, Dom.
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom, hey.
May have not noticed, but didn't go anywhere. But you left. Now you come back. It breaks my heart to see you move again. So I have sleep ponds over here, and I just talk, and it's just funny. And my kids got to see it through. It was just everybody just wanted to do it. You know, it was nice to see my daughter. She got my 4-year-old. Yeah, we were playing at Acapulco. I do.
How you doing?
Dom, do. Oh,
Dom, how much money did you make so far on the NBA Finals?
We're comfortable. That means you can blow that pressure out of your ass.
Did you bet hockey?
I bet everything. It's bound to win. One has to bound to win somewhere. No, I don't think it was white. Too white for me.
The white sport, the Canadian.
Yeah, I want to.
Is
it is a little white. Yeah.
All right, that's a white sport. What about betting horses? Is that considered betting white or black?
No. Well, I don't know if it's black, but it's like a
time out. We will have none of that.
No racial talk on your podcast, Dom.
No, I'm saying, is that a black thing? Is that a Spanish thing? Is that a white thing? Is it an Italian thing?
It's a degenerate thing. The horse racing is definitely degenerates of all races, But like,
I think it's a little bit old school.
Where is old school?
Betting the ponies, Dom.
They turn to gender ponies. What have you been doing?
Do you bet the Derby?
Your head looks big. I bet the NFL because it's nice and clear and it's loud and they do the 17, 18 announcing now, and then they go home to their mothers and get. Yeah, how you guys doing? Oh, I just woke up, and it's a nightmare. Who's that fat white guy? Oh, God, I hate my health. And if any girls will bed with me, I please you don't talk to anybody, especially your husbands. I thought
my wife's doing great, Dom. Thanks for asking.
Oh, she's good. Yeah, she's like when she walks away. I look at her watch.
Dom, I'm doing a gig in Stone Harbor on Sunday.
Oh, little rich boy. Ooh.
Have you ever been to Stone Harbor?
Yeah. Yes, but they won't let me park there. They fill it up themselves, and then they say something about me being God forbid it should happen to anybody bad.
What who's the gig for? Where is it at?
It's a Soul Joel gig. Harbor Street Theater, it's called. Sunday.
That's what what was right in the world. He gets us kicks. I mean, all he does is kick you.
Oh, is it the Harbor Square Theater? Is that what you said?
Harbor Square. That's
it.
Harbor Square.
They actually have a couple. I think they have one in Ventnor too, right?
Yeah.
Harbor Square. It's like a really nice movie theater.
Hubba.
That's cool. Oh, okay. Very nice.
Dom, when you gonna come back and do the Jersey Shore with me? We'll do a 2-man show.
Gee, how'd you get in? Have you gotten anything without buying, you little bastard? Not you bastard general who will. You made money at Universal. God, I was in town and I gave my show. I didn't do showbiz. You get in the show. I couldn't have time, so I had to wash my dick. My yummy fresh. My whole bowl.
Hey Dom, is LA as wild as it is on the news? Like right now, like all the media showing all that shit.
The rest of the world, yeah, it's a beach company. Am I right?
What's up with those rides? Did you
rides?
Do you see any of it going down
I
at all?
think
Did
I
you
seen
part-
Dom
partake?
Herrera. Dom Herrera was in the street protesting.
I just want all people to be equal, except the people that are really messed up.
Dom, do you get along with the women on The View?
Joy Behar, I love.
Is she a good
She-
stand-up? Is she a good stand-up?
Yeah, she's a very good stand-up. She's always been
How do you-
good to Tommy. Well, New York, we went there. You should see it now. You finally see the skies without that big second 110 cop roof. Right, that's a wrap it up today.
I think
I get. Well, it's,
was that a 9/11 joke that you were making?
look, I got people that died there. It's not things not funny, but they were all cool, And now we have one thing. It looks weird up there.
It's bizarre.
No, I'm doing. There's not way I'm gonna go them. I'm not gonna do that right now. If I was going to go to the carpet, I would do something like this.
Some funny. So what's been going on with you out there? You done any stand up recently, Dom?
Yes, I have, and I'd rather not talk about it because I don't like it bragging. I brag if I'm talking and fall and do it. Yeah. And she gives you her first. Never mind. You go. You're really talking. You talk. I just got out of the shower. My shampoo was shampooed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got in a bad mood all of a sudden. Now I feel good. Big
what
pee on
happened?
this shit.
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. Something worked around here. So we get this man can hear in that over there because of all the time he'd spent doing that. Let's give him a hand. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Pardon my French. That's the stupidest fucking thing. I bet you French. I carved them with your Nazi. Never mind. I just stand up. I used to do stand up and fancy and go. Now all you do is stand up. Oh, sure. Wait, your neck is it looks a little thinner. It really does. How'd you do that?
He's talking to
You
you, Steve.
Are you referring to me?
You me? You talking to me?
You talking to me on a podcast?
I don't know what that means. Hey, that's the Pope.
Yeah.
He
So
was great.
I'm taking recommendations for my baby's name, right? And so far we have Rocky Balboa Licata. And we're thinking about Rocky Balboa being one name as the first name.
It's such easy. You're making a big ball out of it.
It's good, right?
No.
Not into it?
How old
Rinaldi?
is it? Yeah.
I made my wife pick the name of my daughter. I didn't really sweat it out. I felt like once I seen what my wife went through, I was like, the least I can let you do is name the baby.
Name the baby.
I watched every second of a natural birth with no medication.
She did it
That's
all
cool.
naturally?
Bro, it was.
Did she do that with her first one too? Was it all natural also or no? She
What's
chose
good?
it with your daughter.
I believe so.
Dang, dude.
Donald.
Yeah, I married
nails.
one tough bitch.
Yeah, well, dude, that's
That's not nice to talk about your
Talk about your wife like that, Steve. Jeez.
You call her the same thing, Dom Herrera.
That is fucking tough, dude. Jeez.
I'm
Going
telling
here?
you, she's one tough Brit. She's tough.
We just got picked out. Yeah, I heard the margarine, the oil. When we want to get some gas, we're back for at least another chopper. So you guys, maybe we're going to get a little chinchilla, huh? Not a bad day when you slip away with that Angela, Angela, Angela.
A little escarole.
Scus as in Scalo. It's the man's little Benny. The Jewish men wear the pistol. You ever talk to somebody that's stuttering so much you want to just smack the back of their head? So you get out. You gotta go.
Yeah. I like hanging in suspense, so I don't mind it.
Yeah.
You know, it adds suspense to a conversation that normally wouldn't have suspense.
Dom, why you gotta
Hey.
be so violent, Dom? You don't gotta hit nobody.
Shut up or have you killed by him? No, I love you, man. Where are you?
I'm right here.
The thing that bothers me about you is you're not like a man. You know what I mean? You're just like a big fat tub of lard, and you know, who's just hunting. I should. No wonder they don't bad me. I just instead of not being rude, I would go. I would make love to your wife, and I'm finished. Then I would have her the best chili con carne dick they've ever had. Yeah? Am I right?
Were you old?
You really know how to cross the line, Dom Herrera.
Oh, fuck you.
Were you always
Are
a
you?
bully, Tom, or is it something that when you got older you started just getting a little grumpier? When
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah, I noticed Dom Herrera has a very short fuse.
Mm.
I thank you.
Dom,
I
when
get
was
that.
the last time that you killed, you annihilated, you murdered on stage?
I go to the stage and I put the real TV and I laugh. What do you think? Yeah, I think I never had a rousing. I think they're leaving, but I keep talking, acting like they're killing. And then, you know,
Dom Herrera, what off the top of your head, best show you ever had?
it
I
was
want
me in
a city and a club.
It took us.
St. Louis?
The best sleep I ever had. You know, it was funny. It's actually there was a thing called I don't know, but it was on a ninja show. Who had a ninja show? Canadian, not
Was it-
Merv Griffin.
So was it a noon show? Is that what you're saying? Like a day show?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Was it for a festival?
Well,
Or like or was it a show with a host, like a TV show?
yeah.
Was it a TV show?
Mm-hmm. Was it a TV show? Did you hear it? It's Jackie Mercer over here.
It wasn't like The View or something like that, was it?
No, they're on the other. We shot out here.
Different station. Oh, okay. All right, Rinaldi. So LA-based show during the day.
There's a band, a good band. What's the band in North Jersey?
Band in North Jersey.
Or Asbury Parks.
Springsteen.
No, but it's close. Very
Bon
good.
Jovi.
Ting tang 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 tang.
Bon Jovi. You were with Bon Jovi. Okay.
Well, I was we're up on the coach. I was watching him on television, right?
Okay.
No. No, so it's me, Bon Jovi, and Jim Brown, the greatest
football player of all. Yeah. Okay.
And it's really funny. He had like a theme song, but nobody watched the show. You feel like so stupid. They were all empty and stuff. Anyway, we were singing a getaway song, and they're saying, and he picks me up, and I like he was playing like me, like I was thinking, this guy could rape me if he wanted it. There's nothing I can do. You know, this is a T for patience. If you're getting bagging at Shinge and their finger.
Oh, was it Mad TV?
No, it's much more gross and grotesque. Anyway, I got a call next week. They want to book us.
Dom, were you a writer for Mad TV or you just did a set?
I haven't written for nobody.
No.
I don't do
didn't even write your own jokes.
Weren't you a writer on SNL for a couple episodes?
About a couple hours.
Yeah, Lorne Michaels. He didn't like you, right? Didn't you tell me that?
No, who goes around bragging that? Guess you got me good. I'm big too.
Yeah.
Does Lorne Michael? Do you have any issues with Lorne?
No, he had talked to me. He's excuse me. I had a pipe. I did it. Bung. Lorne probably goes. It shows the relativity of hormone. Remember a guy there was the guy who played the young Frankenstein.
Peter Boyle.
Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah, but Mel Brooks movie. Yeah, Peter Brooks
Shut up.
or Peter Boyle.
Shut up. Now you gotta. All right, this is another thing. The joy. He didn't do it. I hope he didn't do it to the kids. I don't think so. You see how I can go from Dama to Daminus Junction? Ever been there?
Tell us about the time you met Pryor.
Well, that was a shame. A couple of times you really dissipated, but I didn't know how much crack he's doing and all that stuff. And
Right.
he's in a wheelchair, so they could pull him out, but he didn't have his, and we all know he's a great, I don't think he's at the head of your character's funny, because it ruined the great lucky like,
Yeah. It happens. I lost a lot of comedians with stuff like that.
Did you get along with George Carlin?
What's he saying when he got a Spanish accent all of a sudden? What you say?
Hey, ¿tú conoces Jorge Carlin?
Dom, did you ever meet Joan Rivers?
Yeah,
John Rivers.
I saw her show with, I believe, almost 99% is the Tone Show. I thought it was that, and the TV show. They yanked him, the joke guys, the joke regular guys. She was good, man. Well, can somebody pick it up, please, when I'm talking? Is anybody here who's smart enough to bit Iv? What did I say? So?
Yeah, I remember.
I could talk about my week, but I don't know how entertaining it is. I don't live the lifestyle of Dom Herrera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You see me run down the street with the bull surely.
Huh?
Oh. Aha. So tell us about the time you used the crack.
I think he's talking to you, Brian.
Well,
I'm just throwing that up there.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
It's a lot of fun for the first couple hours, but after a day or two, it's a little much.
I know he's breaking your balls about the whole Kill Tony thing. What would you guys? How crazy is it? There's people that are doing a minute on that show right now. They're crushing for that 1 minute, and then they're doing a tour. Well, for 1 minute.
Well, that didn't happen to me.
Do you still get Brad? Do you still get trolled?
No, I mean it's not really like trolled, but there'll be people who watch either this show or my other podcast from it.
What's the name of the thing?
of Rated G, the podcast you do with my buddy with
Right.
Gary. Yeah, the Rated G podcast with.
Did
Gary
Gary and Dom get along?
Yeah, they had a good time together. Yeah, they had a good time together. Yeah,
Dom,
Gary's hard not to get along with, though.
Dom,
what do you remember?
What do you remember most about Brian's friend Gary?
I don't remember being in the show, and people who didn't like the show.
Yeah, you should do it. You should do it again. If that's the case, we should do it again.
You didn't do it yet, Dom.
All over again.
No, even I guess.
Dom, tell us about the first time you got raped by a priest. How old were you?
See, you got to take a two jobs. Jokes there.
Think I was gonna go there, didn't you? You didn't think I was gonna go there, huh?
Now, I know you were doing a Pope joke before we started the show, but once they pick this new Pope, have you guys known anybody who's tried to tell you that they know the Pope or have like an association through the Pope?
I did comedy in Chicago for 2 years, and my buddy Bill swears he knows somebody that his kid got christened by the Pope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, yeah, like Ronaldo. Like I've personally met 2 or 3 people who have said they've had some connection with the Pope. I can't remember who it was. Was saying they were like,
father?
No, but they were like, yeah, my buddy, they known each other from college in Chicago. He was like in Italy or something, and he was like texting with them. I'm like, there's no way this dude's fucking friend is texting the Pope. Not happening.
Dom, are you still a practicing Catholic?
I think I got it down now. And 3. Domini, we're all Catholics now.
Dom, do you go to confession every week?
Only if I'm sick or have any chance of dying or anything. I'll be in the hook. And my grace is, why God, doing this to me? I was always nice to you.
Do you believe, like, do you get the Eucharist? Like, do you walk all the way up for bread and blood, or you got to be absolved of your sins before you receive?
You made it sound so grassy and wonderful. What I do is I scream out in pain. I go, there's black, there's black. Red, no, it's red, right there. So, you think I'm too fat? Am I too nervous?
No, I think you just cross the line sometimes with your comedy, but that's what makes you a star.
Yeah. Newt Rockney. No. The guy that wrote the God from him. Ruckles wrote, no, not Ruckle. Let's talk about this around at this time, right?
Israel and Iran.
Something stinks around here.
Yeah, what's what are your thoughts on the Middle East crisis, Dom? What are your plans for peace?
Impossibility.
Impossibility.
Impossibility. There's no. I'm a comedian. I'm not making fun of them. The horror there, but nothing could ever change. How's that for a pep talk?
Yeah, no, I think we solved it.
Kill everybody on this. Imagine, like, I don't know the difference. I know that's a bit on the Reb, when the Reb, that's Israel, and the rest of it all. Have any big problems with my
No, that's all right.
Who got a tie-in of what's me here to you?
Hey, it's I.
Well, it was great catching up, boys.
I mean, we did all right.
Yeah.
I consider it an all right if you're not
Dom, how would you rate tonight's episode between a 1 and a 10, 10 being the best?
1. Well, I think the coffee closed me down a bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Hmm.
As far as what you're like a one night stand, whatever. And it's good to see
you did-
everybody.
You got an Emmy for a one night stand at one point, though.
Oh yeah.
Can't forget that. Hmm.
Yeah, he was Richie. I think Richie.
Dom, do you get offended when people call you a legend?
Oh, it's. I wish it was for something that I really believed I was great in. No, I like people. It's fun to be people with, that doll and my blown up and lubricant and laughing and drinking and blah 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 blah. Get
What's
a nice
not-
big.
It's not the like.
It can't. What are you? It's all about me. I've been a little thrown out to you guys. You deserve it. What about you, fat boy?
Fat Boy's got a show at the Harbor Square Theater. Stone
I
Harbor.
don't prefer fat. I prefer big boned.
Yeah, big boned it.
My mother says I'm big boned.
You're also big at the head. Big at the head.
What do they say now for a husky? That was also
No,
also one of the phrases.
No, God bless you. You're bulky.
Bulky, yeah, bulky.
Bulky.
What do they say now, Steve? What's the the vernacular? Is there a
Broad.
That's what
What
they
does
say?
this mean? What the fuck is he talking
He's a
about?
broad guy. He's a broad man.
Yes, he is. God love him.
So you can use broad to describe the size, but you can't call
I
them
was-
broad.
Yeah, but back in Dom's day, they would call women broads.
My dog would be before the or for the wheel check and not checking the. I can't think. You think I can't hear you? Put this.
Dom, I'll be in
headset on.
Wildwood. I'll be in Wildwood next week. I'll take a picture for you in front of the Brittany. Remember the
Hey,
Brittany
Scott.
Hotel?
What Brittany? No, it's no. Was it?
Brittany Hotel. That's your spot.
No, it's not.
Oh, what hotel did you stay at?
The God, it was right next to my girlfriend. She will very, very pretty.
What's her
She's
name?
got- yeah, that's it. But the thing is, like, I couldn't let her sleep there. She was too queen for that
Sophie?
place.
Sophie?
Maybe I'm not with her now. Let's see. My Hearn. She's good. She's good. Smart. Who do you think could win in your mom and your no? Okay. Hey, let's look at bring back in a second. What do you think? How was the quote to you guys?
Who's that?
Woodpile. Come on, it was going real good now. I never thought I'd say this, but Dilly, but Dave,
Brian,
Dave.
Steve.
Brian, Steve.
all right, I'm sorry. That was really a fucking fun. Nelly ones. That one. That is so uncool. Nobody ever comes up to Dom Herrera. That third person thing's very funny. Where you going now?
Yeah, Dom had a good.
I'm debating if I should make some popcorn or order a pizza. What do you guys think?
Both. Popcorn while you're waiting for the pizza.
Nah, that's not going to help all this weight in my face.
Popcorn's good because you burn.
I'm trying
calories
to
eating
lean
it.
out a little bit. Maybe I'll make an omelet. You ever make a late night omelet on a roll, a long roll?
I don't like bashing Ingalls, the bird itself. Oh.
A little too violent.
Hey, guess whose guess whose birthday was today?
Who's that?
Whose birthday's today? Who's that?
Paul McCartney.
Ah,
How do you think he was?
All right, why don't you close this out with a Beatles song? Come on, Dom.
You never give me your money. You give me your sunny face. Not bad for you. You drool.
not bad for a
You're
comedian.
jealous. What's it? Not bad.
Not bad for a
I had
comedian.
Craig Ferguson.
Yes. Well, not personally, but I know who he is.
That's what I meant. I know he's really talented. And
Sometimes you'll say that though. You'll be like, "Hey, do you know this person?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah." You're like, call him up. I'm like, "Well, I don't know him. I don't know him like you know him."
He's been very popular. He was on the
But Craig, yeah. What about Craig?
We have a Greg here.
No. You were saying something about Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, he's really talented. That's the sentence. But I said you can do something with it. I disagree. I agree.
Oh,
but
I agree. Never worked with
Steve?
him.
I was looking for a video of. There's a video out there on the internet. It's like super viral. It's you and Bill Burr singing Beatles.
I wonder what song.
You know that, Tom?
I know them all. Yeah, give me another. Give me a show. I'll play the dog.
What was it from?
I don't know.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Introducing Domino's new Parmesan stuffed crust.
Yeah, Domino.
It's Dom and Bill Burr singing Beatles songs.
Is that it? The nothing sound? I ask you not to hit like that. Something zest.
Oh, my loving. No, fuck. I'm kissing. Remember? Okay. The lips I am missing.
From the Laugh Factory podcast.
Sponge bath and eventually ask you out. Make sure you tune in to Bill's cartoon. What's the name of the cartoon? Happens for Family.
That was really funny.
Bill Burr, thank you so much. Oh, every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving. No, fuck. Pretend that I'm kissing. Remember? Okay. The lips I'm missing. And give you a sponge bath and eventually ask you out. Make sure you tune in to Bill's cartoon. What's the name of the cartoon? Happens for Family.
That's classic, Dom.
But
you and Bill Burr singing some tunes there.
Oh, those are the days, huh? You got a baby because I told you let's put it, pay your strap. We'll split whatever it is for the rest of our lives because we're friends. As soon as you get to your bed, all of a sudden in the middle, I blow another day there, fat fuck. I had to come up.
Yeah, I had to.
All right, fellas, have a good night.
And I'll kiss you tomorrow. I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true.
Yo, Dom, over here. Hey, Dom.